So Mallory, it's been 10 years since you're out of high school, 28 years old. What do you think? What do you think is necessary in this world for those on the spectrum post-high school?
I think it obviously depends on the individual, depending on kind of where you're at in life and how mild or severe your Asperger's or autism is. For me, I attempted county college, I attempted working, and for many reasons that hasn't quite worked out. And since when I was little, they didn't really have like early intervention, so I didn't like learning social skills and a lot of the therapies that they do with kids today obviously wasn't around when I was a child. So I feel like now I'm busy playing catch up. So for people like myself, there should be more programs or places in which after high school we could attend that's kind of like a college or a job but isn't so stressful, and we're able to learn all the things that we didn't learn when we were younger. And if you need any sort of therapy, whether like physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, whatever, you still get those services, because when you graduate, obviously you don't go to school anymore, so those types of services that are offered to you in the daytime vanish. So unless you find something on your own, you are kind of screwed in my opinion. So there should be something somewhere for kids, and even though they're 18 or 21 when they graduate high school, that can have a place to go to.
I couldn't agree with you more. And isn't it bizarre that that doesn't exist today?
Yes, and especially in the state of New Jersey, because when you look at the statistics and the rate of autism, like the CDC just recently came out that for the state of New Jersey alone, the rate is 1 in 41, and last year was 1 in 45, and it's 1 out of 4 boys. It's rare for girls, but here I am. And
so somehow, you know, society thinks you have autism in grammar school and high school, but then you're all better when you graduate.
I mean, I don't know exactly.
Or did they just not care?
But there could be a lot of ignorance or whatever, but like, see, the thing that I try to promote the most, or the top 2 things, is one, hey, females get it too, so don't just put all emphasis on boys.
I'm so sorry, like a battery light's flashing. I apologize.
Secondly, that adults have it too, meaning, so whether you got an official diagnosis at 2 years old or 17, you've always had it, and you're always going to have it until the day you leave this earth. So just because your high school career ends doesn't mean your life should end. All this stuff should continue on, and people need to realize that. And if we're the #1 state in the whole United States with, you know, for most people with autism and whatnot, how come they're not doing anything about it for people who do graduate high school?
Absolutely. Why aren't they doing something about it? But you and I both know that there is one person dear to our heart that has a vision and a plan.
Yes.
But we're going to just take a little break right here while we get a new battery. We'll be right back.